Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're playing a little bit of MEGABONK today, as per usual. So we are using 100 Eagle Claws. If you're not familiar with what the Eagle Claws ball is, it's definitely a bit of a weird item that I presume everybody has toggled off and does not use. It has an 8% chance to knock an enemy into the air whenever it hits something. And you deal extra damage to things that are in the air, which is cool. I presume that people do not mess with this item in any regard because it very much increases the effective EV of you getting dome piece from above without having any way of seeing it, dodging it, or knowing anything about it. But we're going to run with 100. We're playing Birdo as well, so we can as well if you have any interest in that. But welcome to some modded MEGABONK. Hope you're having a great day. We're still rocking it. We're still rolling it, dude. The shorts have been going crazy on it as well. If I can be honest with you, dude. I'm sitting there looking at the shorts, like, man, it's got like 40,000 views, man. This is like good. This is great. And then you look at how much it made you, and it's like 17 pence, and you're like, well, if I have 400,000 of them all going at the same time, and I make 100 million views a day, soon I will be able to buy myself a Mars bar from the shops. Very excellent. The shorts have absolutely paid for like a Galaxy bar or something, definitely. So I gotta give a shout out to them. If I keep this up, it may pay for a Netflix subscription for the month. So we got that going for us. But I've been loving the comments, loving the suggestions, loving everything. Send me. The 2012 Steam reviews for me are diabolical. I do not like the idea of me going back and refreshing myself on what, like, I guess, like, 20-year-old me had to say about anything in the world. Because almost certainly it was nothing of value, I would say. I don't mean to I don't mean to put myself down for no reason here, but like, I was still living at home. I definitely had absolutely nothing going on. Yeah, quite a magical experience. I was actually, I think around that time I would have been working at a houseware company with my brother, who got me the job, and he came over to mine for B's birthday this weekend, and I actually had a conversation with him about me working at that job, and about how, like, because I was supposed to be like a data entry analyst or something like that. It was what the job title was called. Actually, what it genuinely was is what I wrote. I mean, some of those items might still be on Amazon. Basically, what I did was I was like just a fucking copywriter who made up descriptions for the things that the company that I was working for were selling on Amazon. I was realistically getting paid to read the plot synopsis to every episode of Dexter. But I was saying to him, I remember like one time one of the guys came up from the warehouse and like screamed in my face about how a shipment hadn't gone out because I didn't send an email. And at the time I was very apologetic about it and all that kind of stuff. But then in retrospect, looking at it, I'm like, you know, why is a 19-year-old who's been on the job for like 3.5 weeks the first and last line of defense against a shipment not going out or like something bad happening that actually does cost the company money? Because, like, my direct supervisor, like, went on holiday for, like, 2 weeks, like, less than a month after I started there. Which is insane to me that such a thing happened. And then somehow my ass is on the chopping block, where it's like, I actually think, no disrespect, it should be her you should go and take this up with her when she gets back. I didn't know last long in that job. I was there for, like, 6 months. And then they let my ass go, like, just before my probation, like, kind of ended. But I managed to milk them dry a little bit. And I read a lot of plot synopses about TV shows while I was there. Just like, well, I wonder what the season finale or series finale to Third Rock from the Sun was like. Yeah. Is it Kirstie Alley in that show? Is that Kirstie? Am I right in thinking that's Kirstie Alley? I don't think it is. I can't remember. This is a weak as hell build, man, so far. I'm kind of fighting for my life a little bit. That sounds so miserable. Where do you even find jobs like that? The job market, I would imagine. Most of the jobs, to be fair, mine was like probably better than others because it was like the least. The thing is, it was like the least consequential job to ever do it. Like, there's no, you don't like need like a dedicated person to be writing Amazon like descriptions for like items or objects, right? It could be like something that somebody does, probably depends on how big the company is, right? I guess like this company was big enough and it had enough it had enough products that it maybe was necessary. But for the most part, I feel like it's just something that somebody could do like when they have a moment, if you're not selling hundreds and hundreds of things. But it was utterly inconsequential a job title, man. Like there was no reason for me to have any responsibility for what I was doing. But then when that guy came in and started screaming at me, I was like, I should not have any like sway in this company whatsoever, man. This is like genuinely this is your bad. Nothing to do with me. Short lives. A little bit of healing. We really need like something here, and I don't know what it is, if I'm honest with you. I'm severely not strong right now. And funnily enough, I don't even appear to be knocking shit into the air as much as I'd like to. I'm gonna fucking take aura, man. It's my guy. Honestly, it's every single run. I'm like, I think I'll mix things up today. I think I'll take aura. Feeling daring today, are we? I'd rather be cleaning shit off the streets, actually contributing to society. Like, me too, probably. Like, because that's council work, bro. You're like a civil servant, I guess, in a way. Or actually just a civil servant. So you probably get like a good pension and good pay for being like a custodian, you know? Especially if it's for like the... What do I want to take here? Refresh? I'll take the attack speed just for the love of the game. You probably get a pretty penny for that. Like if you're like a bin man, like a garbage disposal guy, you get like a really, really good wage. Which is ironic considering like, you know, people seem to look down on it for whatever reason. I don't know how much trash you're actually touching, but generally speaking, like as far as it goes in my country, if you're like on the routes or whatever, it's just like dragging a bin to a machine and then the machine like loads the fucking thing into the truck. So it's not like you're handling garbage in any way anyway, right? I made a mistake right there. There's a mistake in progress. Ooh. Or is one of the safest weapons in my opinion. Very true. That's probably why I take it so much. I don't know if I'm cut out for this swarm though, admittedly. Burger! Expito. We'll take the banana rang. I'm gonna take that. I need to get my damage up big time here. Anything XP or chaos related, send me. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know a place where, like a garbageman salary isn't pretty decent. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, I don't know where the fuck or why it became, like, a job that was, like, I guess it's because you're working with like other people's discards, like their discarded items and stuff. That's why people were like, "Ew, could never do that." But you're not like, I don't know, man. You're wearing like gloves and all this kind of shit. There's probably some degree of like hazard pay as well. It's probably not that bad. I've got like a pretty strong stomach regards to like grossness, so like, I don't know. That being said, like I wonder like what training you require to like actually like get the job. It's probably like a job that like actually is vaguely competitive because people want to be working for the, at least here, because people want to be working for the council and getting their government pension or what have you. Epic XP. Ooh, projectile count as well. Gimme, gimme. People don't want the job or deal with the smell. Just stick a little bit of lavender oil under your nose, man. Or like, I don't know. Suck it up. How about that, man? You're not like sticking your chuffer into a big Holstein growler, so like, it's not that bad, man. It's just some like leftover food that's kind of like probably gone a bit moldy or something. Me making up words. Stick lavender oil under your dip. I feel, I don't know, I don't actually know if that would hurt or not, I don't know. Ba 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 ba. I guess I'll take that. I feel like knockback probably wouldn't be bad. Probably got a lot of knockback going on with like the, what? It says like knock them in there. I was kind of expecting them to go or like regularly get knocked back, but I do seem to be hitting an angle where I'm not actually knocking them back all that regularly anyway. Okay, this is what I'm worried about, like shit flying in from above is what I was very scared of. What if other people were farting on their bins? In Britain, when it's a heat wave, we swim in our bins. Sometimes. I have never done it, but it has seemed mighty tempting. I've been tempted to. The summers are getting hotter, man. Holy shit, man! I'm already out of time. I haven't even found the. Oh, I think I'm fucked here, actually. I have like the worst weapons you could ever conceivably select for a Megabonk run. And I don't even. Oh, I've got hiccups as well. This is the worst. I don't even know where the boss is. But I also do want to get the shrines. Size is pretty good. Fuck me, I got so much more to do here, man. Oh my god, there's so many charge shrines left. I was not expecting this amount. Oh fuck. Where the hell is this guy, man? Oh, bloody hell. I still gotta kill the boss, man. Sorry, is it down here? It is. You know what? I didn't get my pound of flesh from this level, but I do have to kill like 4 bosses here. Oh my god. Why are they fucking moving so fast? I can't even fucking move! Why are they moving so fast? Huh? Did you see the speed with which they came at me? Why'd they come at me so quick? They 4 of them, 5 of them just pinned me in the, 4 of them just pinned me in the wall. Right, well, that was a disaster. We'll try that again though, shall we? Boop. Let's jump into another one. Bosh. Did you know that the EU, UK and US Milky Ways are different? In what way? I'm listening. Size. Give me size and get out of mine face. I'll take a cursed doll. Man. I'll take a little bit of lifesteal. Oh, itching my back. think I'm starting to come around on Roblox in the other direction a little bit here. I think that everything on that website, I don't know what you call it, a website, that platform it's literally just brain rot games, and I mean that very literally. And then it's like the brain rot animals, man. I need kids, I need parents watching to get their kids off this bullshit so we can move on to the next thing, man. Because like, listen, I think it's like a good platform for fucking about for like 40 minutes. But holy moly, man, it's just everywhere, dude. I don't know how the kids don't get like sick of it, man. They can't seriously be like, holy shit, it's Cappuccini Assassinini, man. This is for the 400th time. It just can't be real. It can't be true. I'm gonna blood man. Sure. Something that can like instantly hit them in the air. Ooh, interesting. Something that can hit them in the air without any effort. It's either that or gambling. Which way, Western shot? I would so much more be interested in having a conversation with a kid about them playing a poker MTT than them playing like Steal a Brain Rot, man. I can't deny it, man. I want to know what their thoughts are on like Martin Cal, whatever, he's a speech play guy, winning like 100k tournament in Europe like the last week, or 2 weeks ago. And then him like getting into an argument with a guy on Hustler Casino Live. And then like the guy ended up like being up like 60-70k and then getting felted, man. That's we can have a conversation about that. Or like the ethicality of speech play in general, in especially in like high buy-in MTTs in poker, man. Like if you're paying like, if you're in the main event, is it Cal Breck? If you're paying 10 grand buy-in, you're taking you're firing a bullet in the main event, and Martin Calbreck sits down next to you and starts like being like, "Are we in the hand? What are you doing, my friend? Are you? I'm thinking. I'm good to call all this kind of stuff." It's like, I mean, like he won like, I don't know if it was the MTT or if it was the Hustler. I think it might have been the MTT. He said he asked the guy to show him his hand, and the guy did because he thought he'd called, but he had not. So he just got to see the guy's hand and then make a decision. And honestly, I do respect it. Sometimes you do just want to say like, show me what cards you have, and if they do it, then it's not your fault that they do that. Anyway, we'll stop talking about poker because people don't give a shit about that. But nevertheless, anyway, as I'm saying, I could have a much more riveting conversation with like a kid talking about that than, you know, fucking evolve a brain rot or grow a brain rot, and it's just grow a garden but with a different thing. Your Milky Way in the US is a three. Is that what a Three Musketeer bar is? Holy shit, man! I did not know. You do learn something every day. Goated candy bar then, in that case. Our Mars is your Milky Way. Oh my god. So your Milky Way is just a Mars bar. That's fucking crazy. You guys need to get off that shit right now. Start naming things correctly. I'll give you some things, like a sidewalk makes like arguably more sense than the pavement. But like, that made no sense, man. Poker is brilliant. I don't really play. I play like, I still do play the funny money stuff every now and then. But I'm definitely like not the best player, and but that's because I can admit it. I wish I could be playing in the old days with Doyle Brunson, man, and like everybody kind of like GTO wasn't a thing, and there wasn't like wunderkinds who are like basically like walking laptops, and like all this shit, like you're playing the main event and somebody goes off to the rails to like talk to their friends and they're analyzing the fucking hand you just played or some shit, and you're just sitting there like, and everything was purely vibe based, man. I love vibe based poker, man. It gets me going in a big way. You're doing it. You're making a call not because of equity, not because of like, you know, blocks and blockers and potential ranges and all this shit. You're doing it because you're like, I know this fucker doesn't have it, man. I just fucking know it. I just can't prove it. Let's go lightning staff. Something that can hit him in the air without any effort. Like magic aura. We have Mars bars as well. Alright. You're not completely backwards country then, I get it. Damage. Do I have any extra jumps? I don't. Oh. The poker community must be really enjoying that meme of Dokes in the car, I guess. Yeah, probably. Most of the poker subreddit is like complete and utter shit posting though, for the love of shit posting. Somebody will post a story about, you know, their experience at a table, and then you can guarantee. I even like did this to be like, I was like, she was sitting next to me and I was reading it, and then she was like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, I told her I was reading a poker story, and then I was like, I guarantee if we go on the poker subreddit, all the other top posts will be the same story told in a different way, but like in the perspective of the other person. And what do you know? Every single time. What a fucking creative writers over in the poker community. Very interestingly enough. I've never posted the poker community though. They don't need to hear about how like my best cash in an MTT is like fucking $80 or something like that. It's not worth talking about. Wait, we need to go this way. Dude, I feel like I'm slowing down, man. I'm going Unk mode when I should be going Demon Time, because I feel like I'm getting through the whole level, and then I'm like, oh, fucking half the map's not even been revealed yet, and I haven't even been to most of the places, and I got fucking 3 minutes left. Like, chop. Gotta get a bloody move on. Movement speed would be nice. I do love, I mean, like, I guess, like, comedy, arguably, I don't know about if it's cyclical, probably not, but I think, like, every 5 years, something from Dexter, like, becomes a meme again. And Dokes is a good one, for sure. It's a deserving bearer of the mantle, I suppose. Go for Unstable Transfusion. I am not getting shit for tomes here. Like, I need like an XP tome. I want a size tome. Give me what I want. 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 Just refresh me again, you son of a bitch. Banish me a golden Tomarino. This sucks, bruh. I can't be going into stage 2 with 1 tome. Is there any characters that like to jump really high? I guess Birdo, because he like has a built-in little flap mechanic where he goes and he like falls to the ground slower. Beyond that, nobody in particular. But you could like mitigate any fall damage in this game by like sliding, as long as you're sliding on a an angled surface. So like if I'm gonna fall to my death, I should do it like, see, I keep getting given the option of fuck you, man, just give me the fucking Slight Rockets then. I could go woo, and well, ideally I'd land on it and not miss it. But that, yeah, that does let me mitigate fall damage, which is pretty neato burrito. My first son is named Dexter. We got him a onesie that says Dokes was right. Telling that story during my internship final presentation got me my job since the directors are a fan of the show and TV and movies in general, and I have a lot of that knowledge from watching a lot myself. Ah. What was the context of you revealing that you bought your son a onesie that said Dokes was right? That's what I'm curious about. This is just so annoying, man. I'm just curious. They asked about my son's name, Dexter. Ah, if that was because of the show. Right, right, right. I've noticed you named your child Khaleesi. Any relation to the... Any relation to the show there? You named your child... You gave your child the middle name Mother of Dragons. What do we have to say about that? My other son is named Winston from Ghostbusters. Yeah. He could have fucked... Winston should have dipped. No doubt about it. He had no skin in the game. He was in Ghostbusting... Probably for the paycheck, but most certainly for the love of the game. Because, like, he wasn't, like, even a... He wasn't a partner in the firm, man. He was just there. Don't tell the wife. Oh, it's not. He's not named Winston for that. He's named Winston after the monkey from Overwatch. She thinks he's named from a Ghostbuster. We'll let her keep it that way. She doesn't need to know that I had summer playing tank on the Battle.net client. How about that? You know what? Just send me through. This build needs... where... Like, what is the chuffing point? I need an experience tome, please. Right, bloody hell. We're knocking them about there. More XP equals more level ups. I'm level 33, brother. This ain't good. Ah! Extra jumps, please. Are you, I mean, I was just kidding, but like, are you confirming that your son's named Winston after Monkey? I mean, there's like worse. I mean, like, there's somebody that I knew through another person, years ago that named their child Ezreal Snipes, but like hilariously enough, they had never played or knew what League of Legends was, which I thought was insane, and I also thought was cruel actually, but. My second child is called Lucas after Luke Skywalker / George Lucas. You can get away with that because that's like a biblical name though, for sure. Ezreal is not in the Bible as far as I can tell. I'm taking XP again. Son number 3 and last one is named Montgomery. The middle name of Mr. Burns. I see. Yeah, don't worry, man. Sorry, talking a lot. What do you mean? What do you think this is, man? This is the round table, brother. This is the meeting of the minds. This is the free market of ideas. I don't think I've ever had. I think you might be the first person that's ever entered into any Twitch chat ever and then apologized for talking a bit too much. Usually, people that enter into the fucking Twitch chat ecosystems really fucking like the sound of their own voice. You know what I mean? They're very opinionated people historically. Yeah. Don't worry about that, man. I'm gonna fucking scream, man. Can you give me like a tome, like an XP tome today? Just give me a freaking extra jump. Talking about being named after people, I was named after the Flash. Actually, I can't remember like any of the names. Wade? No, I don't know. I think that may be one of the names of the Flashes. From Minnesota. I'm familiar, but only in the context of How I Met Your Mother. I think I'd believe that if it wasn't like so close, like his second name, like the other is like, you know, it's Ezreal Snipes, and Ezreal is like, you know, kind of like snipes people with his ulti and with his Qs at long distance and stuff. So that's where I'm like, there's some tomfuckery afoot here, because like I'm like, the dad definitely was dropping slurs in a 2009 League of Legends lobby. There's no doubt in my mind, you know. I don't believe for a second this motherfucker is like, no idea. Or nobody has mentioned it to him. Like his wife and him are out with one of his old college friends and she mentions the kid's name and he goes, "Is that like that game we used to play?" I have finally attained an XP tome after almost 15 minutes of gameplay. I was just given a popular name at the time. Oh yeah, I was like boringly named after another member of the family. Don't quite have the same sauce there that you all have. It keeps trying to give me the Chaos Tome, and by God, I'm like, maybe I should have taken it, because at least it could have given me a fucking XP gain or something, you know? I probably should have just taken... fuck you, motherfucker. Wait, what's that? What's that one over there? Is that a microwave? It's a microwave. Okay. Do I even want to go curse when the build is this week? I'm starting to realize it's less about the Eagle Claw being like an unpredictable variable that you enter into on purpose, and more about the fact that like it is actually bad and it doesn't, even the damage you do does not. I have 100 and I'm not really doing much extra damage here. Moldy cheese, my beloved. Go for the size, man. I'm a Bob respecter. What can I say? We got a lot of little ghosts and ghoulies floating around here though, admittedly. Okay. We got one more corner to check out here. And then honestly, I don't know where to go from here, frankly. Kevin's gonna beat my ass right now. But I do have two of them, so that makes sense. Why did I not banish him? Could go either way. Probably should have banished him. Is anybody tempted to rocket back into Fortnite at all with the Simpsons season that's just come out? Gonna be honest with you, it is kind of tempting. That might be wrong of me, but if it's wrong of me, I don't want to be right. Okay, all that's left is a microwave. That's chill. Let's just farm our experience points as best we can. As best we can. A magnet. More XP. Sure. Our damage is like hit the break point now. We're good now. You're slightly more on the right of the and not in the center of the camera. It pissing me off. Alright, hold on. Like, I like to make it seem like I'm looking at the game, you know? At the very least. I guess I could just do that, though. Because I want it to be like, well, he's looking where I'm looking, you know? Because I'll say to you right now, just in the offshoot here, it looks fucked up if I was to do this, right? This looks psychotic. If I was playing the game like this, you'd be like, this guy needs to be in prison, right? Something about looking off the... I'm looking at your other monitor, man. What do you got going over there? You pretend to work? Got a spreadsheet? Who you messaging? You in Discord? It doesn't. It sparks fear, primordial fear, in your soul. I think. I'm getting triggered. I was just doing it to show you what life could be like. What I could be doing to you right now. Scratch my balls here. Sorry, let my nuts hang. A rare damaging tome. Maybe we don't have the worst damage. Maybe I'm overreacting. Don't ever do that again. I don't plan to, man. I'm just saying that there's like a slight bit more thought into than you'd expect, I suppose. Unstable transfusion. Holy fudge. I've got 5 of them. No wonder, man. Holy. Dude, that may be low. I'm shitting you not right now. I think that like 5 unstable transfusions. I'm like, I wonder where the line is on one shot in the boss. Because like I'm not doing a lot of damage, which is exactly where you want to be, but I am stacking up a lot of blood transfusion stacks. So before it gets to that point with which it can like do its thing and execute, oh man, it's getting stacked up. It's not going into any pylon phase or any nonsense like that. This is the thing I hate most about my workshop. If I were to move the meeting on my second monitor, it looks like I'm doing God knows whatever else. Yeah, I mean, I've had like Zoom meetings and stuff like that in the last like year or so, and I'll be like, it is like very, very obvious that like I put the Zoom thingy on like another monitor and I'm like playing a game or doing some other shit on my main monitor, and then when they actually they call upon me to speak, I do this and like look down at where they actually are. It's so obvious. It's unbelievable. But you know what? If you have a problem with that, you should be more interesting. Have you ever thought of that? Nobody ever thinks of that. Myself included. Okay, stage trace. I came in and took damage there, what? Oh, it's Kevin, probably. Charge beacon is actually kind of valuable. If I get into any trouble with Kevin, at least we can kind of heal up. I kind of do need to like get lifesteal or HP regen here, because there's a lot of bad situations I can find myself in, like on extremely low HP. Oh, that's insanely good for the situation I found myself in. Almost tempting to just rush it straight to the boss and not try and get any stronger. I don't want to be doing more damage. I want to be building up my lifesteal and trying to get maybe another unstable transfusion. I think that's like literally it. 15% more damage. Wait, no, that's not. That's literally the opposite of what I want. I got the exact opposite. I just got raw damage. I'll take these though, because they will make the boss have more HP and as such have a bigger threshold for going into pylon phase. Okay, that's not gonna work. But we also, I don't think we have any banishes left, so we kind of have to live with that. Legendary. I should have taken the HP regen, but I have a plan and I'm sticking to it right now. Making you vape inside your apartment is making me want to punch something. I think it looks like I'm generating more smoke than I am. Like, look at the size of this thing. Oh my god, I literally died speaking to you. It came out of nowhere, man. It came out of nowhere. I took my eye off the ball for like 5 seconds. And it wandered into me. This thing does not generate like much of anything. That's so poo-poo fart. I'm the dumbest to ever do it. Never get to see if we would have one-shot him. I mean, I guess I could like recreate the situation, right? But then it would be the same, would it? Wouldn't be the same. I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much for watching, though. Greatly appreciate it. We'll get him next time, man. We'll get him next time. What a disaster. I've actually failed. I don't know the last time I actually killed the final boss. Had some failures recently. But anyway, thank you so much for it. I greatly appreciate it regardless. Hope you have a good one. Please subscribe to the channel, give the video a like if you want. I'll redo it, but you're gonna have to let me know. Give me some comments. Have a good one. See ya.